The glue guy for this team, does all the little things for him. And on the other side, it's Trey Singleton. He had a fantastic game rebounding the basketball against Michigan. He'll have to do the same to have a chance, or for Northwestern to have a chance against the one for Reed.
Lawrence down to Mast.
Reed coming off a game.
Backdoor cut was there, but he didn't see it. He gets it to Price. That's the most open I've ever seen Price. And he hits the three. Let's go. How much further back am I than I should be? Oh, I'm way behind. Here we go. I'm caught up now.
Make it tough, play him physical, force him to the rim. Don't help up. Help when he gets to the rim. Force a tough finish.
What up, Joker? I need to check Discord and see if he's in there yet. I didn't know if he was going to show up or not.
Open look for three, West.
Yep, he's here.
Tapped over to Rink Mast.
You're Chris Collins, you don't hate these last couple of possessions. Ball's touching the paint, middle of the floor, spraying out. You got to make some shots.
All right, going to switch my cameras around.
And skill that is still growing for the Wildcats.
Mast with a massive.
All right, give me a second. I got to switch cameras around.
He will go to the line.
That's the only bad part about you and Sundo showing up every time after the stream starts, is I have to completely reconfigure the cameras. I don't have a good fix for that. I don't have like a button I can just push and all of a sudden our cameras work.
You need to figure that out, make it better for me and Sundo.
Yeah, I know, because you guys really need to not be here until after it's going.
I was here like a half hour ago.
Wow.
And then I had an important business call.
There's no way you can prove that. Well, so that'll be Pam Bondi against your word.
There's nothing to see here, folks. It's time to move on. Do you see how high the stock market is?
My camera. Hold on, guys. Sorry about this. All right. No. Camera is struggling to start.
Mine is.
Mine is. I can't get it to pop up, so. Come on, start up. There we go. Okay. No. Yes. No. Yes. There we go. No. Yes. Okay. We're working now. Good thing that was a commercial.
Wow.
Scan the QR code on the screen or go to big10plus.com and make sure to enter SAVE26
What a mess.
when selecting a monthly passing checkout to take advantage of this offer. Keys to the game sponsored by
Says world, I say scene.
I say world. You say scene.
Buke and Gel to Hoy.
As well as anybody in the country.
Back to Jacobson. Pumping.
Create some space, time winding down. Hoiberg driving and lays it
I love you, Hoy.
Boy.
I love you, Hoy.
Good goy, Hoy.
Hey, is Hoy a you-know-what name? I'm not going to say it.
It is Berg.
It is Berg.
I'm not going to say what kind of name it is.
You know? Hoyenberg.
Goyenberg.
Frager on defense here. Now we got Bearcay clamping up the paint. A corner three is no good.
The one guy.
Good still. Oh, his heel touched out of bounds.
It is wild. We'll have three guys to one and not get the rebound. No matter how good or how bad the team is.
We do decent on offensive rebounds, though.
Oh, I'll have another. Make it a.
It's the exact
Denver
same
does
thing
a
as the
great job of
Suns.
getting in position, but that's it. Yeah,
The Suns
it's
are
very similar.
we're like so good at offensive rebounding, but so bad at defensive. It's like the effort is there, but the size isn't. You know, I don't know what is it about that.
It seems like it's positioning. Like being at the rim seems to be enough for them. Like they're content. Like I'm at the rim waiting, but nobody's jockeying for position or playing, like anticipating how the ball is going to come off the rim. And then it's just lazy effort.
Husker Nation says, think we will finish 4-1 or better over the last 5 games. I need to look at a schedule.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we lose again before the Big Ten tournament, but we could. I'm not saying no way we lose, but I mean, just looking at what's left.
If we can get back to who we were, I don't think we're full force who we were yet.
That's a good point, yeah.
Those injuries took their toll on us.
I mean, I just don't get it, man. It's been long enough removed from that, and guys have been back long enough that it's
Yeah. No, I actually do expect it to
going.
that. I expect that phase to be over now. But we'll see.
Just hope they can find another gear when conference play starts up.
So, Drewski hit 4 threes.
He hit 4?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I need to get into that game.
Caleb Williams. Sorry. Drewski had 5 points because he hit 1 money ball. Now, they did half.
He didn't hit.
They did half racks. So it wasn't full. So it was like
So
way
there was
less
a celebrity
shots.
3-point
Yeah.
deal?
Yeah. And they promoted it like they were gonna, like it was gonna be a part of the show, and then they said, "Oh, we're actually not gonna televise it." And then the only person that televised it was one dude who was in it, and he put it on Twitch. But, Caleb Williams had 4. And Caleb Williams' shot looked good, looked better than Drewski's, and they made the same amount, but one was a money ball, so Drewski technically beat him out. And then who was it? Richard Jefferson was in it.
What did he shoot?
He made like 7 or 8. And then they had Jared McCain in it for some reason. For some reason, they went with both nail painting professional athletes. Why would
McCain paints his nails too?
Dude, do you not know about Jared McCain?
A couple time covered up.
I think
He did a hit mass.
What's his name? Poked it out.
I'll poke you out.
Every truck month, Trucks
Oh,
Talk
boy,
Tough.
please don't.
Only one delivers the trucks
in a
worth
gay
talking
way.
about.
Well,
Vision says, has Gary ever crashed out like you do, Gabe? That's a good question. Have you? During a live stream?
yeah. My
Football I mean, obviously it would be
Crash
football,
outs.
it would be basketball.
I don't
Yet.
get too worked up over basketball.
What's your biggest crash out moment? You know, you and Sundo have a similarity. Whenever the chat or whenever the comments
Just
from
looks. Mainly looks.
spit an image.
Yeah. People mistake us for twin brothers all the time. But go
Yeah.
on.
But whenever we put out a video and people give him lip about his take,
Yeah.
he'll come into the next stream and just be all super sarcastic and, oh, but blah, 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 and I guess blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, so you're not handling it well. You're not handling the way that they went after you. Okay. So one person said they disagreed with you and now you're losing. Okay.
Yeah. That's fair.
I mean, I probably do the same thing as well, so.
I don't think you do it to the level we do. I haven't noticed Sundo as much. I'm for sure petty like that. I could get.
I didn't see that video.
positive comments and get one negative one, and I'm like,
Only see the negative.
I gotta let this dude know what's up. I'm not proud of it, but it's there.
Well, when you think about it, nothing really matters at all except for the fact that the Dow's up, bruh.
That's all that matters.
It's
and if
up.
you're thinking about other things, you need to redirect focus.
Yeah.
Time to move on.
Imagine giving out all the Epstein files and we can see what happened, but you're still going to tell us there's no one to prosecute.
What?
That's
Hold on.
crazy.
What files?
That's crazy work, bro.
What files are you talking about?
No, but that's the best part is that they said what files and then they released them because they were forced to. And then they're like, yeah, but there's no one to prosecute. We're like, yeah, but it says here on page 6, this dude ate this baby. Nah. We can't prosecute that guy. It's like, what? All right. Lawrence to Jacobson.
You don't
I don't believe in any of that stuff. I don't believe in that
deep
stuff.
threes. That was ill-advised.
Swats it against Sanford and Northwestern.
Jesus, dude. Can we get a sliver of effort?
Defensive possession, Northwestern. Trey Singleton.
Not till the second half, sir.
I'm actually kind of glad I have
Pin downs for Price
all
Sanford,
weekend
take away that
going
advantage.
into Monday volleyball tournament. I'll have to watch this whole game.
But the second half is when we're going to play good. Eagle in a schmear. I didn't do none of that like you.
None of that, huh?
From the point of attack, you have to force the help.
Uh-oh. Wild pass.
It's like a quarterback that's like, I don't care if he's covered. That's the
Yeah.
route I want to throw to.
I have no other choice but to throw this ball right now.
Good tip out.
Singleton. Oh!
Charge.
Elbow to Jacobson's grill. That is a tough charge. That's a full 100% full speed charge. Dude, Singleton is hurting. He's limping away from this. Look at this. Wow. And Singleton's the egg that cracked on that one. Just like I would be if you ran through me. Not in a gay way. But maybe also in a gay way. Guys, hit the like button for us, please.
We'll just redact
We got 100 in here. You know, so did you see Massey going at her?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're right.
I'm focused on the stock market, but go on.
You're right. I should be focused on the NASDAQ.
On the positive, but go on with your hatred and
Well,
vile.
So, in the files they released, apparently
What files?
the Diddy files,
Okay.
the ones we're allowed to know about,
Okay.
the
I
ones
like
that
those
do
files.
exist. Yeah.
Ones that aren't redacted.
Mm-hmm. The ones that are a distraction that don't tell you anything about government officials. But
You
like
guys.
he was trying to say like he was basically saying like proving to her, why did you guys redact the names of the victims, but you blocked out all the names of the people who perpetrated the crimes? You got the people who are in trouble, and their names are all the rich people who are in trouble. Their names are redacted, but the victims' names were put out. He goes, that's like an intimidation tactic that says, hey, we know who you guys are. If you guys want to speak up and talk, people know who you are. Like, we can come after you. But don't worry, we won't let you know that the Sultan of whatever, who they forced her to unredacted. She's like, it took 40 minutes and we fixed the redactions. He goes, after I caught you in a lie. It was wild, bro. It was like, I hate watching shit like that. I really do, but I actually forced myself to watch that one because it was wild, dude. It was just so wild. Like,
Wish I had a clue, the slightest clue what you're talking about.
I'm mostly into just focusing on Mom Donnie, though, because that's my guy. And your guy.
Who do we have left? Do we have Iowa once or twice?
Didn't we beat him once? So we'd probably only play him once. Dude, I want that freaking
Do we
zip.
have Iowa on Tuesday?
I want that zip up coach has.
We got Iowa on Tuesday, next Saturday, Penn State, then Maryland again, USC, UCLA, and then in the
Hell.
Somebody would have known.
Dog.
Turn off the lights.
What was that about?
Let's pay our bills. All right.
It was just a mistake by the freaking person running the
That's
lights
a
or
weird
whatever.
mistake. Like,
Well, I
who's
bet you
sitting there with their hand on the light button. You know what I mean?
Dog, because imagine that went in.
And like, oh shit!
Imagine that went in and won the game. And you don't know, and there's no way to prove it. And it's the controversy of a century. Oh, dude. Can you hear that?
No, but Dale Kramer said that Wisconsin is 18-7. It's wild they have 7 losses and they beat the top tier teams in the Big Ten, except Nebraska.
I got to tell you this real quick.
I'll tell you.
If this stream cuts out, it's because of the storm going on. Okay.
You got a storm?
It's so loud.
Awesome.
This rain is crazy. It sounds like hail on a tin roof, Gary. So anyways, let's take a look at these stats.
Maybe that's why the lights went out during the game.
Yeah.
Of the storm down there.
Down here, exactly.
They're like, oh shit, it could head way north.
Martinelli's their best player. Bro is 1 for 8 with 2 points. I can live with that.
The defense hasn't been bad. The offense has been god awful.
Right.
Really bad.
Buchton Gel, no points. 0 for 1. Price has taken 12 shots. He's 3 for 8 from 3.
What, 30?
He's got 11.
Close.
Frager's got 6, 2 for 5. 2 for 5 from 3 specifically, only taking threes. Jacobson, no points. 8 for Hoy. Hoy gets more impressive to me every single game. And no points from Jamarcus Lawrence. What the fuck is Jamarcus Lawrence doing tonight?
Just passing.
Well, Sonny, don't worry so much about your parlay because the Huskers have shown at times that they can reach your parlay. It's just, you know how they do this shit. They only
to start the game, it looked like they were going to cook them.
They always
they surprisingly got off to a really good start score wise, even though the offense looked sloppy then. But then Northwestern started hitting tough shots, and we have like 4 or 5 possessions in a row where we turn the ball over because of lazy, horrible decision-making passes.
2, Nebraska on top of Northwestern, 28-27 as we welcome you in the State Farm halftime report. Dave Repson, Mike DeCourcy, Earl Watson.
Earl Watson.
Your boy, Earl Watson. All right.
Yeah, hopefully you can hit that parlay, man. Or just bet. I don't know what you bet. Husker Nation says Iowa State's up double dig.
Playing.
Sonny says, yeah, I saw it was 6-2. Then the next time I checked, it was 20-20. I was like, damn. I think Wisconsin stole our offense. So are we worried about seeding or something right now with Wisconsin? Like, what's going on with Wisconsin? What's the Wisconsin talk about?
I don't know about all that. I'm
like
just saying,
Gary.
for them not having a great record, they've beaten. Like I'm pretty sure they're Michigan's one loss. They beat the brakes. I shouldn't say brakes, but they won by like 15 the other night against Michigan State. They beat Illinois, I think, right after we played Illinois. Like they've beaten the upper echelon of the Big Ten, but just especially early on in the season didn't look very good. But they've turned it around.
I'm just so sick of this whole shitty first half. But I guess if you know, gun to my head, if I had to choose, would I rather have a team that plays good in the second half of the first half? I think it would be second half, right? Not that you want. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
definitely.
you'd wish for a team that could play good for both, but
it's if you're a serious, I don't even want to say like title contender, but like deep run in the tournament contender, you can't be a one-half team.
no, because
Especially when you don't
these
have
first
the
halves
talent
could
that these
kill
other
us.
teams have. You rely
Yeah.
so heavily on your team defense and your team ball all the way around. You can't take the full halves off. Like basketball is obviously a game of runs and ebbs and flows. You're gonna.
You say Runza?
I say runza.
Because that got me a
You're
little
gonna have
hungry there.
stretches where the ball's not going in or something's working for the opponent's offense, and you have to adjust or whatever. But like you can't go an entire half and just be that. Like that offense that first half was just, they didn't care what the defense was
Miserable.
doing. Like if the play was to swing the ball around, they were swinging the ball. Get stolen to get stolen. But it's like, okay, when this guy comes off the screen, I'm throwing it to him. I don't care if
It was
there's a
like
purple
I'm
jersey
holding the
completely
ball
covering him,
and I'm
throwing
being
the ball.
pressured. I look at you and there's a dude standing in between us, and I just go, here you go. Whoops.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, no, that's not the answer. You don't pass it if there's someone standing betwixt you. Anthony says, are you guys from Lincoln? We're both from Omaha. He's
Both from Omaha.
He's
Gabe's a scared little
Yeah.
bitch that doesn't like anything below 50 degrees, so he ran off to Texas.
I found out
Is that
that
accurate?
there were
Is that pretty
places in the country where you didn't have to be frozen and wet half the year, and I found that to be more pleasureful.
Hmm.
You know?
So to summarize what he just said, folks, he's soft. And he
I think
went to an
Austin
area
had-
where soft people can thrive a little bit
Austin even has the best Texas weather because we're in a little valley, so we're a little
better.
less
Oh,
hot.
boy. Is there anything in or about
No. I
Texas
mean,
that isn't
no.
better than everywhere else?
No. I was comparing Texas to Texas. I was saying inside Texas, Austin is one of the cooler cities because we're in a valley. You know how hot San Antonio is. Houston is way worse than San Antonio.
Is that why you have so many
Austin's
more homeless
livable.
people? Is because it's so
Yes.
much more comfortable living
Well, that and we're a Mamdani city.
be careful.
We're a Mamdani town. Mm-hmm.
Big Ten men's. Don't like men's no more.
I gotta send you a meme that Burner made. Y'all's Burner.
Burner down there.
7 minutes away from the second half, folks.
The quick first half, man. We're gonna have 1 hour from tip off until the second half starts, and then an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes the second half, most likely. But I'll take it. I'm probably gonna have to leave in like a half hour. FYI.
All right. Hey, this first half went by quick.
Super quick.
Like I said, you gotta watch this real quick. Yeah, pretty much, and one. We're in a little wannabe little Los Angeles. In fact, they voted here. This was years ago. They voted to make it so that, like, get rid of the homeless encampment law where it's like, it's not illegal to camp. So if they pitch a tent in the middle of a street, that's legal. You can't tell people where to camp. So they took that rule away. Like, they voted it out. And our Mamdani city council just refused to enforce the rule. They're just like, we're not going to do that. It's like, well, but we voted for it. We're not going to give you that. So our underpasses are still not where I live. I live in a very
gated community.
I live in a side of town that's more of a JD Vance side of town. JD Vance.
Don't like that.
All right.
So the things Nebraska usually struggles with, rebounds. We're
What up,
out
Wolfie?
rebounding them 22-12. We have 8 offensive boards to their 3. But the turnovers, there are only 2 more turnovers, but points off turnovers, they have 14. We only have 5. That's
painful.
like inexcusable in one half, like a super low scoring first half. But this should be such a lopsided running away game if you have 5-ish turnovers like you should have in one half. But instead, there's double that. I mean, we've gone to the line more than them. Usually, they never happens. 33% from the 3-point line isn't great, but they're only at 25%. Like, Nebraska's out working them on damn near everything except for turnovers and points off turnovers, and that's what's killing them. Neither team has scored on fast break points. We have 14 second chance points. They have 6. We have a 1-point lead. All of Nebraska's weaknesses that usually have them down at the first half or is the reason why they lose the games they've been losing or whatever are flip-flopped in Nebraska's favor, but the turnovers are not just the turnovers, but allowing the points they're allowing off the turnovers is inexcusable.
I wonder
That's
why
pretty
they come
fixable,
out.
right?
I just wonder why they come out so flat.
Just the offense just looked super lazy, man. First half.
But it's not a new thing. I mean, obviously they were worse than usual, but it's like,
yeah, I feel like the last couple games, especially the losses, like the defense wasn't doing its thing. I feel like the defense is doing pretty well or, up to par for Nebraska, but the offense is just exceptionally bad.
yeah.
I mean, that seems like a pretty simple adjustment, right? Like, hey, look before you pass to make sure the guy is open before you just throw the ball up without looking to see if your guy came clean off the screen or if the guy's moved under the screen or they switched and they have leverage between you and the guy you're trying to throw to. Like, pretty basic. It's not, you're not reinventing the wheel.
Look like those two are about to do a little Les Ghost action.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Well,
You respect all women's.
all womans.
I mean, thank God for the offensive rebounding, which is wild. Because early on, I wish I would have looked early on when we couldn't get a rebound to save our lives. At least they fixed that during the half. Do I need sound for this thing you sent me?
Yeah.
Should I mute?
You don't
Yeah.
have to. He's 3 for 8 which isn't the worst. Could be better.
What's that?
I was just talking about Sanford's points. Hey, I want to watch it a couple of times. It's funnier the more you watch it.
Who made that burner?
Yeah. So good. God damn.
He said, we don't struggle with rebounds at all because we don't even try to get any. That's
Exactly.
not a bad point.
That's their secret, bro. That's their secret. They're always not
like,
rebounding.
I think he's kind of joking, but when he says it's like shoot and immediately transition to defense, that's spot on, man. I think that's part of the reason why the defense is so good, especially when it's clicking, is there's more emphasis on getting back on defense than there is getting second chance rebounds, or second chance points off of offensive rebounds, but sometimes that bites them in the ass.
I kind of want to fly up there and go to a Husker game, man.
We'll go to spring game.
No, I'm talking basketball, you little silly SOB.
Dude, they're so
Why
expensive.
the F would I want to go watch the Huskers football team play? The basketball?
Because this is their year, dude. What are you talking about? How come this is the first offseason?
Well, I keep forgetting.
We've had one of the worst college football teams in history over the last 10 years, but every offseason it's our year, and now all of a sudden it's not. What happened?
What happened is I forgot that Matt turned his hat backwards.
I think everybody else forgot as well. That's why you come to the spring game, you
But
see
now
that
we're
hat on
Gucci.
backwards, and you go, "Oh shit!"
You say I'm ready to put some money down on this team
Clear out a
myself.
spot in the trophy case.
All right, boys, game's back.
Young Chris Collins group.
I'll tell you what this strategy was after the game. I don't want to spoil it in case any Northwestern staffers are watching.
Well, you know they are. This is where they'll get their advantage.
This is where they get all their game prep from.
Great job keeping the finish.
What up, Robert? Joy Reid Jr. kicks it. We got a shove on Northwestern. Krop with the foul.
Krop.
Mirko Krokop with the junior, of course.
This game just got a lot more
Junior.
Yeah, and when I figured he would, I mean, everyone wakes up in the second half. It's just no one's awake in the first half. Like, maybe we need to give the guys a little bit of cocaine before the game. What do you think? Just like a bump.
Just
like a key bump.
Just talking about a little pick-me-up.
We're talking a tiny, teensy little snort ski.
We're not trying to... Ooh, snort ski.
Okay. Snort ski. Just to get their juices going a little bit, you know? And of course they'll start coming down a little bit about halftime. We'll give them another. They'll go through a lot at halftime. Let's be completely honest, because once they get the taste, I've heard. And then to bring them down after the game to help them calm back down, we let them boot some black tar heroin.
Boot some black tar, he says.
These are just ideas. These are just ideas.
Spitballing here.
Okay?
Just spitballing. Nothing set in concrete.
It could be blue meth from Breaking Bad to start the game. Get them all zooted and booted like what's his face in that show? What was his name? What was the crazy Mexican's
Jesse?
name? No, the crazy ass Mexican dude's name in the beginning.
Get
Tuco.
your shit pushed in.
Get him
Tuco.
zooted up like Tuco before the game. They bring chairs out on the court. I got to be honest, I don't like that because dudes are just sweating on the court right now. And then someone's going to slip and blow out their PCL.
Their PCLs is what he's worried about, folks.
I'm just trying to tell you about their PCLs.
He's just looking out for the PCLs.
Wow, his name actually is kind of Jay Reed, so that's close. Price kind of looks like Nick Fuentes, bro. I mean, Sonny, Jamarcus looks like
Matt?
Jamarcus looks like he's graduated from college and isn't even on this team anymore. He's nowhere to be found. He's not doing Jamarcus Lawrence. He's doing nothing. Nothing. Right?
He's trying to be a facilitator, but he's making horrible decisions passing. So yes,
he looks like
to back you up. It's translating to negative offense because he's what does he have for turnovers? Mast has 3, Lawrence has 2, Frager has 2, Samford and Buchengill each have 1. Hoiberg and Jacobson have no turnovers. I'm honestly shocked. I figured we have more than that. How do we have 9 turnovers accounted for? Like individual stat wise, it shows 9 turnovers. But team stats, we have 16.
Weird. Maybe turnovers. Maybe shot clock violations. We've got a couple of those.
Doesn't it? Okay, here it updated. Oh no, that's Lawrence has 3. Okay, Mast has 6. Buchengill 2, Samford 1, Hoiberg none, Jacobson none, Frager 2. Just sloppy, man. Lazy.
March 10th through the 15th. Tickets are on sale now, so head to big10.org/MVBT to secure your seats today. Give your team a home court advantage as all 18 teams battle for a tournament title. Don't miss the
I just don't understand how
TIAA Big
over
Ten
this
Men's
stretch,
Basketball Tournament in Chicago.
especially the 20-game win streak stretch, they couldn't find a guy that could be a good rookie like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Y'all enjoy this last 8:43.
Knock on wood, it looks like they've figured it out.
So if they don't go to sleep and start turning the ball over again on offense.
Right.
All right, brother. I'll let you later.
All right, man. Good luck with the volleyball tournament.
It's going to be so fun, man. I can't wait.
I bet. Well, folks, let me get this camera switched around. Go. Should be waking. There we go. Maybe go a little bigger just so cover a little bit of the game. Dominique said took 30 basketball minutes to pull away. Yeah, man. I mean, and you're clearly better than this team. There is no question. You already beat them up before last time you played them. You should be able to pull away before 30 basketball minutes, but and Deshaun says took Michigan longer to pull away. Michigan never should have pulled away. Michigan was pulled away by the referees, 100%. But I'm just never going to be able to let that game go. because that was one of the most abominable situations I've ever seen. That was like about as bad refereeing as Remember the Titans, when they literally were making wrong calls because they were racists in the Deep South. That's how the Michigan game was reffed against Nebraska. So we're back, though.
Insurance. Largest lead of the game for the Huskers. Cale Jacobson knocking down a couple of threes from the East Page. They're sizing each other up.
God, he almost punched it, too.
He's going to get up off the deck.
Man, if you would have got that dunk, bro. Oh, that looked like a landing hurt.
Every truck month, Trucks Talk Tough. Only one delivers the trucks worth talking about. Ram Truck Month.
Prager is just like by far my favorite player on this team. He's going to be so good. Yes, Dr. Phil. We've been doing every Husker basketball game this year. I mean, we started like 5 or 6 games in, right as the football season started. But yeah, definitely gonna cover the Iowa game. Hopefully we can actually beat Iowa in some sport. You're not lying though, Sonny. You might not be lying. Yeah, I don't know if it was a concussion for Prager or if it was just like it looked like he almost might have hurt his shoulder. Just landed on his side hard. Upper body took the blow. No, it was not flagrant. It was totally clean. Just went after the ball. Just got a dunk blocked, and he sold out for the dunk. And by sold out, I mean he sold out his whole body. He gave up his body for the dunk. He said, "I'll risk injury for this dunk," which I respect the F out of. He's just so good, man. For a freshman, he's so good. That's why when I found out he was a redshirt freshman, it made more sense to me. Because it's like, okay. Because ain't no way he's this good straight out of high school. We back.
Sanford, you can learn more about Price on an all-new episode of The Journey Tuesday immediately after Nebraska, Iowa on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. He's got 25. It's 11th game with 20 or more this year. He's been letting it fly.
6 for 11 from 3 for Sanford. Remember, he was 3 for 8 earlier.
In half number 2.
Yeah, we heard him in that episode Journey when the
So that means he's hit 3 in a row.
All of them are going in. That's happening right
to get
now.
above 50%.
Carrying this Nebraska offense today, but again, it's late in the game. He moves so much. He's in incredible shape.
I didn't know that, BM. I didn't know that.
The entire game.
Damn.
Going in transition too impossible to
what a
find him
freak.
I mean, we all do it. You see it.
Like he took a little shot to the face from Jacobson. Sonny says, when did it start? This is a good question. When did it start where every time you shoot a free throw, you have to high-five everybody on your team? That's a funny question, man, because it is a thing. It's like an unwritten rule. So weird. I mean, at every level of basketball, it's basically done at every level of basketball. And then like it's like a good luck thing, it's like a oh, I need to wear this pair of socks or else my team will lose. It's like I need to we got to make sure we high five him or he'll miss the free throw type shit. Yeah, Deshaun Garcia hasn't played. It might be the threes he chucks. He's also just, I don't want to be a dickhead. He's just not that good. He's just not. He's not the worst. He's more ready than some of these other Husker underclassmen, but he don't offer a whole lot except for another bigger body out there.
Nebraska going to end its 2-game home losing streak as the Huskers looking good here. We're getting set for the second game of our doubleheader. Caden Mingo, the Big Ten leader in steals. Penn State trying to steal 2 road wins out west. That game in 22 minutes, Jeff.
Appreciate you, Dave. Net rankings in terms of Big Ten teams.
Scott, what's illegal? The high-fiving in high school?
75, and that is such a big deal for them to stay 75 or below in terms of getting to that top spot, right? In terms of the rest of the conference and what that means for quad 1, quad 2 wins.
Yeah, that's big, especially for you got to go to Evanston.
Are we number 12 now?
They're going to your place.
Why does it say we're number 12?
For a lot of teams, as you look at their schedule, Purdue's got them. Minnesota, a team that could be trying to sneak into the Crown or one of those tournaments, of course. Indiana as well, so.
I think he just has confidence. He must be a good shooter. Because you can be a good shooter. It's just like he's probably a good practice shooter and like good on his own shooting. But come game time, he might get a little nervous, you know. And he hasn't crossed that bridge where all of a sudden he's not nervous in game. It's a fine line. Jacobson posting up! I love you, Kale. I've been so hard on Jacobson because I see the potential in him, and I just want him to be selfish, a little bit more selfish. He's the least selfish. He's too unselfish. West to the rim. Nice pass, and by nice pass, I mean insano pass. Because it's way over his head. Joker Price Sanford is a future NBA player playing for the Huskers. That's who he is. And that's saying something because I don't know if we have very many. We have so few pro players over the years. Mast. Hand off to Price. Price to the rack. Stops. Pyops. Going to the line.
Going back to the young team, and then these guys are playing well now, playing better, I should say. And
I don't think we need.
These situations down the stretch, but man,
I don't think we need him because he's a shooting guard.
This year continues to struggle.
I'd take him, but I don't think Suns need him.
Tough on a guy like that.
That's a good question, Deshaun. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got it right here. Gets it to Price. He'll pull real quick. No good.
That's what Jared
Woof.
Garcia does. Attacks the rim so well. We saw earlier in the year against Illinois, had some really good minutes in that win in Champaign.
Will Byers bringing the ball up.
These are important minutes for him. If they can get him.
Will Byers gets it back, kicks it over here to number 1. Starting to not know these dudes' names now. I'm sure you don't blame me. West for 3, no good. Rebound Northwestern, put back Northwestern. Blue hits the ground. Jacobson going to dwibble it out. Nebraska wins by 19, boys. So congratulations to everybody who has made some money off of this. Honestly, I mean, you got balls and you would have withstood a really scary game to win some money. If I had put money on this game, I would have been choking with fear. 6 threes for Nebraska. For who? Just Hoy? I mean, just Sanford himself? See who they interview here. I think they should interview Hoiberg Jr. Come on, give us an interview, you cowards.
We'll have it for you. For our entire crew, including the birthday girl, Caitlin Dawson.
Guess they're not going to give us a post game. Well, let's take a look at the stats, guys. Huskers survive. Not just survive, but the first half, take a look, 27-28. And we talked about it all game, about how this is just what Nebraska does. However, the problem with this is that you can afford to do this against the Northwestern WIldcats, who are 2-12 in the Big Ten. You can't afford to do this versus Michigan. You can't afford to do this versus Purdue, versus Illinois. Can't do it. But they do it. They do it so often that you can't help but fear that they're going to do it in the tournament. That we're going to get out there. And look, let's say the first game in the tournament isn't a big deal because it's some weaker opponent. Yeah, they're going to do this. They're going to be down in the first half or just barely tied in the first half, and then they're going to come out and win in the second half, give us all a friggin' heart attack, make us feel like frauds for a half, and then they'll win the game. And then, hopefully they don't get put up against another good team because I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm terrified that the first good team Nebraska plays versus in the tournament, they're going to shit the bed in the first half, and they're not going to be able to pull themselves out of it like they do against a Northwestern Wildcats team. I'm sure you guys have that fear too. So hopefully over the next however many games, they're able to put this habit to bed. But who knows if they'll actually be able to, Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. On your way out, please hit the like button if you haven't. Let me take a look at the next game here for the Huskers. When is the next game? I need to mentally be prepared because I totally had forgot we had a game today. So in 3 days, the 17th, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, versus Iowa, a 8 p.m. game. We surely hope you guys will be here with us for that. Should be a biggin. As you see, we risk it a little here for the biscuit. We're showing some of the games, so we appreciate you guys supporting us. It's a little risky, but it's more fun this way. We want to see if we can push it. I don't know, Vision. Sunday is the All-Star game itself. Tonight is like three-point contest, dunk contest, stuff like that. But thank you guys for hanging out. You guys rock. Go Huskers. Go Big Red. Here's Hoiberg talking to take us out.
The ball, but Northwestern had a lot to do with that. Give those guys credit. They continue to play extremely hard. Their young guys, our freshmen, are getting better, and they had a lot to do with those turnovers. But we got to be better than that. We're giving up too many extra possessions right now. Last game against Purdue was on the glass. Today it was with turnovers. We got to start growing in that area.
Yeah, Rink had a tough time taking care of the ball today. You put him on the bench, go on a huge run. Was there something in the matchup you saw to put that group out there?
Not really. Just with the flow of the game will dictate the rotation sometimes. And I thought Burke gave us great minutes. And I think he faked an injury down there to get the timeout. But, yeah, it was that team had a really nice rhythm going. And they were sharing the ball, and we were taking care of it. And I thought our cutting got really good during that stretch.
Yeah. How nice is it to have this guy, your son, kind of manning the ship out there?
He made some big plays, made those hustle plays, which he's always doing. It's good to see him making some shots right now. But, yeah, defensively, he's always been rock solid. And, again, made a couple of really good plays out there as well.
Thanks for your time. Congrats on the win, Coach.
All right,
good to see you.
Well, Jordan Taylor.
All right, guys. We'll see you Tuesday. Can't wait. Go Skurs.